Hi YouTube, I'm here today to do a tutorial on how to get your hair nice and curly and wavy like so. Hopefully it'll show my waves. But it's really easy. It takes me about 10 minutes to do, so that's great. My hair is very difficult to curl. I certainly think I have a hard time curling my hair. And if it does curl easily, it doesn't usually stay in very long. And then should have prepared a little bit more. Then I found this guy. This is by Conair, and it's the Conair Infiniti clipless curling rod. So it doesn't have a clip on here like your original traditional curling iron. The other cool thing about this is it gets extremely hot. Not sure if you'll be able to see this, but you can go from 310 degrees to 400 degrees, and it's really nice for different people with different textures of hair. If you live with your sisters and you all want to use this, but when you have really thick hair, when you have really thin hair, etc., etc. So it's good to have different temperatures. Also, if you want really tight curls, you can use the hotter one. If you want looser curls, you can use the lower one, and just kind of go from there to experiment with what you like on this. The other thing I like is that it's red, so it's totally cute. And it has a varied barrel length, so it's really thick and then it gets really thin down here. So you can go down here and use this and make really, really tight curls, or up here and make really loose, thick curls, or just kind of work it all the way down like I do. You'll see me do that in the video. So I think this is a great tool. I got mine at Rite Aid on sale for $29.99. I think it's originally supposed to be $39, but you can pretty much find it online for around $30. And I don't know, I really like it. I've been using this now for a couple months because I really wanted to test it out before I told you guys about it. But I heard a lot of great things about it here on YouTube and also from a friend, so I want to check it out. Now, you can also find this, I got mine at Rite Aid. I've seen it at Target, CVS, and definitely online. So you shouldn't have a problem finding this. Just, I wouldn't recommend paying more than $40. I think that's way too much for this. So pick one of these up if you see it on sale, or if you are like me and have trouble curling your hair, if you want something fast, because I'm not a huge hair person. I usually don't really do anything with my hair, but since I've had this, I have been using it a ton, and I freaking love it. Again, Conair Infiniti clipless curling iron. Okay, we're going to get started, and I'm going to show you how you can get waves like this. Okay, so we're going to get started. I have preheated my iron, and it's on the hottest setting. Not sure if you'll be able to see that, but it says 400 degrees up here. And you want to be careful when you're using this to not accidentally turn it off or change the temperature, because I find that it's really easy to do that since it's kind of almost where you want to hold on to it. The best thing I like to do is kind of wrap my hand around and put my thumb up here so that I'm not tempted to touch the buttons down here. Now, it's really hot, so I'm going to get started. Now, you can section off your hair as neatly as you want, but honestly, I like to kind of go a little bit of a, what I call freeform, freestyle on it. And so I just start in the back here. And I'm just going to take a small little section, nothing too big. That's about it. Whoops, I don't want those hairs on the top. I just want these kind of lower hairs here. And I'm going to grab my wand, and I like to do it so that my hair is in my right hand and my wand is in my left. And I kind of go around the back, and I just start wrapping around, and you're going to want to kind of wrap it backwards, and then you're going to hold it. Now this comes with a glove, but for me I don't really need the glove. Just be careful, and hopefully I'm not biting my tongue and I'm going to burn myself. Okay, that should be about it now. Alright, hopefully you can see that's a pretty good little curl there, and that's good for the back. And then I just kind of flip it to the back. And I just keep going with that. I kind of like to do the underneath layer first. And just try and keep smaller sections of hair. And now you can control how tightly your curls are. See, now this one I'm keeping my curls mostly towards the larger end of the curling wand, but you can also do this by, when you curl it, wrapping it down here towards the thinner end of the wand. Okay. There you go. You can kind of see, pretty good little curl there. Flip that to the back. Let me grab another section here. Let me show you one wrapped towards the front of the curler. So we're going to start about midway, and then it's going to wrap mostly towards the front. Can you see that there? How it's more towards the front of the curler? That's going to give it a really spiraled effect for your curls. And it's okay, like you can kind of see mine start to fray up. Really doesn't make a difference for me. Okay. Let that go. You can kind of see. I know my hair is dark and my lighting's not that great, but you should be able to see those kind of curls in the back there. And I'm not speeding this up. I mean, that's how much time it took to make those curls that you saw. So you can see that this is really fast to do. And you can do it in larger sections. I just like to keep my sections smaller so that my curls are a little bit tighter. The larger sections that you use will give you a larger curl, and the smaller sections will give you a smaller curl. Now, I like to do my curls away from my head. Hopefully you can kind of see that. Really don't know why. Some people say that you should alternate which way you go. I find that it doesn't really make a difference on my hair, but it might on someone else, so you could try that. Lovely, see that? So I'm gonna finish up the back part of my hair and come back and do the front for you and then show you my little trick for getting volume. I'll be right back. All right, so I've done most of the back of my hair. Not sure if you can see. Pretty curly, looks good. So now I'm gonna work on the front. You can kind of see I left like these layer sections here. And I'm just gonna start off by grabbing a few chunks. And I wanna do this part really thin because this is the part that I want to have the best curl. And I'd like to try and keep it somewhat down towards the end of the curler. Now I like to kind of use my pinky here, I don't know if you can see that, to kind of rest it on that end because that black end there is not hot at all. It's totally cool. Okay, and I also like to hold that for longer. That's really nice. I did the same thing. I did this lower spiral curl. Now I'm just going to section this front chunk off into some really small sections here. Wrap it around. And like I said, I like to do it away from me, kind of. All the way to the tip there. Well, you can see that. And I like to count to about 10-ish. And let go. Looks good. Okay, last one. Okay, looks good. Okay, I like to leave the front ones in a little longer, so hopefully you can see now my hair is totally curled all the way around pretty much, and I just like to let it stay like this in its a really curly state for like 5 minutes before I comb it out and kind of make it into the wavy mess that I like. But you could leave it like this if you want something really formal, little ringlets. But this is the trick that I like to do. Now, I take my teasing comb here. It has the long pointy thing. You could just use like a pencil or something, a pen, a pencil if you don't have this, or a chopstick would work great. I like to dig into my hair. And then I kind of put my finger through where it's separated, and then I separate it kind of. And I stick my wand in there, and I push it and I curl it. And hopefully you can see it kind of makes like a little bit of a bump there. Same thing on this side. I can't really complain about it too much. Going to the back now. Looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna let my curls sit for like 5 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, so my hair has been in this natural state. I've already started to brush out this side, but I thought I should probably film in it. So it's really curled on this side. This is exactly what it looked like after we did our original curling. Then I like to just take my fingers in there and just kind of separate it lightly. Like that. I don't like to use the brush on it because I find that that really strips a lot of the curl out. So you can see like that, it looks a lot more natural already. And just do the same on this side, just kind of lightly brush it out. You can kind of see like it has a lot of its own volume already just from all that curl, and that's one of the things I really love about this because I like my hair to have volume. Okay, so I also wanted to mention I have on my new Forever 21 necklace. I talked about this in my Forever 21 haul. And then I have it on with this asymmetrical shirt. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. This is by a new company to me. It's called Harmonic, and I had never heard of them before. But it's just really nice. It's kind of off the shoulder on the one side, and then it's got this really exaggerated dolman, and then this side is tight and short. And you can kind of scrunch it up and then put this one off your shoulder, and I just really like that. I just have mine on with a basic pair of jeans, and if I back up really, really far, some boots. Hopefully you can see that because it's raining where I live and we're going out, so don't want to be wet. My earrings are Forever 21, and I mentioned them in my haul. It's like a cream color earring with like gold on the outside, and I thought it matched really nicely with this necklace. So that's about it. I know a lot of people really love outfit of the days. I'm not a huge outfit of the day type of person, but I thought I'd give it a little whirl for you guys and let me know how this works out for you. Also, let me know if you try this product, the Infiniti Conair Curler, Clipless Curler, and let me know how it works for you guys. Thanks so much, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!